Duel Club, I am on Yuga Master. I'm going to be showing you some replays. Duel Club, I'm on Yuga Master. I'm going to be showing you some replays today. Tomorrow, the new Forbidden and Limited list releases. So that means Maiden and Sage will be semi-limited now, which is pretty crazy because, yeah, in the TCG and OCG, Blue-Eyes, isn't on, the Forbidden and Limited list. This guy pissed me off, by the way. He just had like all these hand traps. So Ash Blossom, I mean, to be fair, we all can be like that sometimes. We have all the hand traps. So Ash Blossom, and then I did this. Then my opponent used, I think, Infinite? No? Okay. So I sent Chaos Max Dragon. I got Mausoleum of White. But yeah, my opponent had Ash Blossom. And then here, I think my opponent... Yep, Maxi. So Ash Blossom, Maxi. So yeah, I had my opponent... I said, you know what? I'm just going to let my opponent draw some cards. Because I can actually summon Dragon Master Magia. And also Blue-Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. But during my opponent's turn. So I just was a bit limited on what I could do. Just because of, Ash Blossom and not being able to negate Maxi. Because yeah, I can never get called by the grave and cross out Designator. So here my opponent used that. I was so happy. I was like, oh my god, I'm just going to negate that with Blue-Eye Spirit Dragon's effect, right? So it's some sort of Fiendsmith player. So yeah, got that. Discarded it. Then activated the effect in the graveyard. And I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to negate that Blue-Eyes Spirit Dragon. And then my opponent used Infinite Permanence. And it's just like, okay. So I just bounced Blue-Eyes Spirit Dragon away. And summoned Blue-Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. So now my opponent's monster can't be special summoned now from the graveyard. And then I used Maxi as revenge. And then I used Magia to negate that monster effect. Then my opponent summoned some other monster. The Nightmare Apprentice, yep. And then I used Blue-Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon's effect to negate that. And then my opponent left. So my opponent's Maxi went through, they drew some cards, and we're using Fiendsmith as well, and they still lost. I know technically it's like illusion and all that stuff as well, but still, it was pretty much Fiendsmith, because yeah. Fiendsmith, Gazelle, whatever the fuck you want to call it. 2 Blue-Eyes White Dragons. Soon it's going to be 3 Blue-Eyes White Dragons because of Kyberman, am I right? So I use Wishes to get Ultimate Fusion and Sage. I was sort of fine if my opponent, my opponent had Droll. I was sort of fine if, if my opponent sort of stops, Sage from getting Maiden. It's just because I have this. So, but I couldn't get Maiden. So I was thinking maybe I should have just got Maiden, but yeah, I just didn't expect my opponent to have Droll, but it's all good. I could still do some stuff here, like this, for example. Blue-Eyes Tyrant Dragon, and then I have those 2 in Maxi. So I activated Anti-Spell Fragrance, then my opponent used Maxi randomly. So I'm just like, okay. So here I used Maxi after, just in case my opponent had called by the grave. But maybe I should have done it before, but I wasn't going to special summon anyway, so my opponent is using Fiendsmith, right? Yeah, Fiendsmith. Fiendsmith this, Fiendsmith that, Fiendsmith, Fiendsmith. All day, every day. So my opponent went to summon that Fiendsmith monster. And I'm just drawing cards, but I can't get Effect Veiler or something. My opponent summoned another Fiendsmith. Targeted the Fiendsmith. Targeted Blue-Eyes Tyrant Dragon. I used Neo Blue-Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I wasn't sure to use it or not, but I decided to. It's just, I'm trying to make it, this video, it was supposed to be different, the title and thumbnail, but it was about to be another. It was supposed to be about another Blue Eyes fusion, but I wasn't able to summon it, unfortunately. So that'll be in another video. Don't worry, I'm going second now. You know, people are like, oh yeah, they show replays where you go first, even though you have a lot of replays of going second. And even the video where you went to master rank, there was more replays where you're going second than first. Like, I think those are like 2 or 3 duels where you're going first, and then there was like 5 other duels where you're going second, and you still won all those duels and went to master rank. But I'm going to complain anyway, because I watched the video for fucking 5 seconds, and I saw you were going first, and that was enough for me to stop the video and go comment and be like, you only showed duels where you got first. That's pretty much it. Yeah. That's straight up how it is. Sage, Ash. I finally have hand traps, like, to stop hand traps. I mean, just cards to stop those hand traps. Then my opponent did that, and I was like, whatever, man. Shut up. Slap that jellyfish's ass with a fucking sword. I was gonna say face, but then I said ass, and it's just funnier because look at jellyfishes. Come on, where's the ass, bruh? Yeah, I should just show duels where I'm going second in the first video, just so people. But then again, I've had that sometimes where I'll show duels where I'm going second at the start, and I'll still have people going in the comments, oh, showing duels where you go first only. It's like, okay. What am I supposed to do if I win the coin toss? I prefer to go first because I love going first with Blue Eyes. So if I win the coin toss, I'm gonna go first. I just found that replay funny because my opponent just saw Blue Eyes and was just like, oh hell no. I think it was like, what did I play, Primite? Yeah, Primite and then Blue Eyes, and then my opponent was just like, nah, fuck this shit, I'm out. I think this is another short replay, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm only going to show 5 duels. I don't know if this is like a long duel or it's just my opponent sort of like raging. But I said to go first, obviously. So I used Wishes. I discarded Gozen because I'm like, I don't think I need Gozen. And if my opponent wanted to negate this, I would just use Crossout. So my opponent used Infinite Permanence. I used Crossout Designator, and then my opponent left straight away. Wow, Crossout Designator just makes the opponent leave so fast. No wonder why it's pretty much limited, because yeah, it's a very strong card. Sometimes it can be a bit but most of the time it's pretty good. But yeah, alright, I will not show my deck because there's a fusion there that I want to surprise you all with in another video. It won't be the next video, but yeah, I'll try and get some duels in with that fusion. I'll show my deck, but for now, just watch the Blue Eyes video before this one. I think the deck is in that video, or it might be the one. No, it 2 Blue Eyes videos before this one. I'll put it at the end of this video. It'll be the top left video. Alright, thank you all for watching. Blue Eyes is getting a little nerf tomorrow, which sucks. But we'll still be able to make it work. We have Wishes, Bingo Machine Go. Yeah, we should be fine. Alright, thanks for watching. Let me know what deck you've been using this season. And I will see you later. Bye.